This is test number 8 on knights, and this is white to move. The level is 1400 to 1800. All right. So we can get to this position actually if we just go through the game. So it was Samish of King's Indian, looked like. So it can help you kind of figure out how the position came about and each side's strategy. White is trying to attack on the king side. Well, in a lot of lines there. Here, queen b3 doesn't necessarily fit in with that plan. But it might. Black just moved his knight to f8 and clearly intends to play knight e6 when it will be able to leap to d4 or f4. Explaining the rating spread. The right move can be arrived at in different ways. For example, if you simply wanted to gain space, then d5 it is. Or if you are worried about e takes d4, then once again d5 is the move. However, I'm hoping that you noticed knight e6 and played d5 in a deliberate attempt to stuff the enemy knight. White now played d5, move 13, because he intended to begin an attack with h2, h4, h5, and the center needs to be closed to make this worthwhile. He also wanted to stop the f8 knight from finding fame and fortune on e6. Yeah, those knights, when they become famous, have big egos. In other words, he uses the advance of his d pawn to dominate the enemy knight and force it to remain on a purely defensive square. After knight 6 to d7, h4, White had a clear advantage and went on to win. End of analysis. So we don't have to dwell too much on the position. The main point is just that White was countering Black's plan of coming to e6 with their knight by playing d5 themselves, and it works with their plan of attacking on the king side by closing the center.